Hi there folks, Alicia here. Today we are going to be doing a lot of spinal rotation. So this one is going to feel amazing after any kind of activity that is very one-directional. Think running, biking, walking, hiking, that sort of thing. Either way, whatever you've done today or whatever you're about to do today, let's get you out of here in 6 minutes or less and get you feeling great while we're at it. Now I'm going to get you to start today on your back, and we're just gonna lie down. Easy enough, hey? Now we're gonna start by bringing one knee up 90 degrees at the knee and the hip, and I want you to let it fall over to the other side, and then we're gonna come back up to the center. We're gonna do 10 of these. Nice and gentle. You might push a little bit through that upper body to be able to come back up, but I want you to just be gradual and slow. If that knee doesn't come all the way to the ground, that's okay. We are just getting started with this mobility. So we've done 5 on this side, and now we're gonna go to side 2. So straighten that leg out, rebalance those hips, bring that other knee up, 90 at the hip, 90 at the knee, 90 at the ankle if you want as well. And we're just gonna let that body fall. Your upper shoulder on the same side of the leg that's moving might come off the ground a little bit, and that is a-okay. We're just trying to allow some gentle movement, so we're not trying to force or be stiff with anything. You might notice a difference left to right though, and that'll be important to pay attention to. For me, that rotation over to the left side is certainly less blocked than my rotation to the right. Okay, we've done it with the lower body. Now we're gonna up the ante a little bit and do it with the upper body. So lying on your side, I now want you to apply some invisible super glue in between both of your knees and stick them together. Again, we want to be 90 at the hip, 90 at the knee for this one. This might feel a little awkward on your neck, so if you want to prop that up with a pillow or something, you certainly can. But you're going to take your top hand, do a thumbs down to the world, I suppose, and we're just going to gently go around our head by allowing our spine to rotate. So we might feel this a little bit in the shoulder. If you do, I want you to recalibrate and imagine each segment of your spine twisting and opening to allow that rotation to happen. Now sometimes when we do this movement, and I am guilty of it as well, our knees will shift like this. They'll go straighter like that, or one knee will come off. And I want you to veto all of those things for today, so those knees are going to stay exactly where you put them. And what you're going to find is as you do more of these, you're going to be able to get a little bit farther than you did in the beginning. You might get to the point where you can get that hand all the way around and back shoulder blade to the ground. If you can, that is awesome. If you're not there today, that's totally fine too. Your goal is to go to the comfortable end of range for you, because if we're forcing any of this spinal rotation, we're going to end up with muscles tensing and reducing our range of motion, which is exactly the opposite of what we want here. Good. And we're going to go on to our second side. You can just flip over. I'm going to do the whole flipperoo so you can still see me. All right, apply that super glue again. Get that pillow if you'd like. And we'll go into our rotations. Nice and gentle. A certain number isn't required here, but we just want to spend some time accessing these positions. All right, we've got one more left. Go as far as you can comfortably. And we are going to move on to our next exercise. Now, this one is a fun one. I want you to be lying on your stomach. And what we're going to do is just take one foot and we're going to reach it towards the opposite shoulder by allowing for an opening of the hips and a rotation through the pelvis as well as the spine. So you can, whatever position is comfortable for you for your head, and then we are going to take one foot, reach it towards the opposite shoulder or hand, and then go the other direction. So tightness in the hips might make us feel like a big stretch through the front of the hip here, but I want you to start the movement with the hip, but allow and feel every segment of the spine rotating to allow that pelvis to move for this. Same as those last T-spine rotations. These ones are going to get easier if we do them within our comfort zone the first couple of times. And last one. Now you're going to finish with a little bit of active rotation now that we've kind of tried to more passively or in a more relaxed way use that rotation. So what I'm going to get you to do for this last one is you're just going to stand on all fours, kneel on all fours, and we're going to take one hand up towards the ceiling, and we're going to follow with our neck, switching sides to go the other way. But the main focus here is rotation through the spine to achieve that look. You might find your hips shift a little towards the way that you're looking, and that is a-okay. We're just trying to use that range of motion that we've gained here so that our body keeps it for the rest of the day. And last one. Awesome. That is it for today's 6-minute mobility. I hope you enjoyed it and you have a wilder day out there.